by Davy Houghton.
And that's out. Pollock makes the first breakthrough.
And Zimbabwe have lost their first wicket for 2.
The Zimbabwe captain makes his way to the wicket, Alistair Campbell. Well,
that's a good shot. 4 runs.
And threw the bat at the ball, playing excellent shots like that. He's a good onside player, a good square cutter. They do bat a long way down to Zimbabwe.
And this one is hitting over mid-off. 2 bounce over the rope.
When he got the opportunity to bat first like that, I mean, that was just a wonderful little nudge off his pads, wasn't he?
This time going over the top.
Loft spin. And the first one's been hit straight up in the air. There's a man underneath it, and Daryll Cullinan celebrates. He cannot believe his luck as Jacques Collis takes the catch. Well, Alistair Campbell, who's out for 15, could have put that anywhere. Zimbabwe 2 for 53. So Andy Flower it is, left hand. And 4 more. So a little bit fortunate. So there's Grant Flower's 50. And that's a very good 50 indeed. And he's gone. Hansie Cronje has got another wicket. And Andy Flower is on his way. Caught Dave Richardson. And that's an important breakthrough for India.
Andy Flower's gone. It's a big blow for Zimbabwe. 85 for 3.
Fall of that wicket, Craig Wishart it is, who's come to the crease. The late 90s. And that's 4 runs.
This time Wishart tried to slog it, and this was a dreadful stroke. Zimbabwe losing their 4th wicket, 99 for 4. David Houghton.
Well, that was a long hop. Daryll Cullinan, you can't hide him for very long in any form of the game.
110 for 5.
And Guy Whittle, the new batsman.
And that's 4 runs. Well played.
Zimbabwe not a very good position. That was shot outside the off stump.
And he's gone. That's a big nick, yes, and he stood, he waited for it, but umpire Mitchley having no doubt, and the wicket that South Africa needed.
Guy Whittle gone for 13. Zimbabwe 6 down for 157.
Zimbabwean leg spinner taking guard. Excellent stroke, a shout from him, but this was really good cricket, and it'll go for 4. He's gone, another one lifted into the covers, and great disappointment here for Grant Flower. Got himself into the 90s, just short of his highest limited overs score. Alan Donald strikes again. Warm applause for Grant Flower, who's 90 in 126 balls, leaves him 171.
And his place will be taken by Heath Streak.
This backed away nicely, and a long chase. And he's done it right in the block hole. Perfect delivery. Paul Strang is gone. Zimbabwe losing their 8th wicket, 203 for 8.
39 of 41 balls. A smashing little innings that.
Eddo Brande is the man in. Should be run out here. It's a direct hit. And Zimbabwe losing their 9th wicket. This was a poor running. The ball was already in Endu's hand when Brande set off for a single. But he had plenty of time to target and just hit the stump.
211 for 9.
John Rennie. 8 deliveries to go, and there's another one gone. And right in the block hole, and Zimbabwe inning is over. 211 all out.
Andrew Hudson. Batting partner Gary Kirsten. More about that in a minute. A swinging delivery and out. First ball. Brande strikes. And I think a very good decision by Cyril Mitchley.
Movement of the feet by Andrew Hudson, 1 for 0.
South Africa's number 3, Lance Klusner. It's a good shot. That'll be 4. It's a good stroke. The swing of the ball coming into the left-hander. Bowled him out. He's hit Lance Klusner's off stump with the first delivery that he's bowled. So
He's got the wicket leg before, but Rennie, Lance Klusner sent in for pinch hitter, out for 1, 5 for 2.
Daryll Cullinan. Out, caught slip. Oh dear, South Africa are in total disarray.
Justin just pushing at it. Nice sharp catch there at first slip, and isn't Rennie happy? Why shouldn't he be? 7 for 3.
Jonty Rhodes, the new batsman. Oh my goodness, well that's well. Now that's a little foolish. That's all very well to be keen.
Given beautifully through covers. No need to run. The outfield is lightning fast. A beautiful stroke, picking him nicely off his toes.
He's using the pace of the ball, rolling his wrist.
And what a catch! It's a blinder. What a catch Flower has taken in gully.
Well, I've been telling everybody who I've seen, 43 for 4 now, South Africa.
Hansie Cronje is the new batsman.
Very fine. He's got there, but he didn't stop it. Thick edge, it will go for 4.
Jonty Rhodes is done. He knows that all he's got to do is get a fair bit of bat play.
What a shot. That was superb.
As Daryll Cullinan raised his bat for his 50, and a good 50 it's been.
There's the sweep we were talking about. He loves that shot. Well, that well-deserved draw, and Hansie Cronje gets off the helmet. 98 minutes.
There's that slog sweep that we know Hansie Cronje can play so well.
South Africa point of view, that they start scoring runs faster, and the next one has gone up in the air, and it's been dropped. Bad judgment from Andy Flower, the wicketkeeper.
But it looks like Daryll Cullinan's doing exactly that, and he is on his way. Well, that certainly was a pretty ordinary shot. I think he wanted to hit it back to Joburg.
Cullinan scored 73, Zimbabwe 5 down for 166.
Sean Pollock to the crease. That's up in the air, there's someone underneath it, and down again.
Grant Flower has to turn and run after the ball, whereas the fielder at mid-on had more time.
That was a good shot. He saw the slow ball quite early, picked his gap. He's very well set now, and yeah, seeing the ball well, he's just able to pick it off. It'll look as if a 5-wicket win was a very comfortable win for South Africa, but it was at the end, but throughout the game it was never that at all.